Hello and welcome to Functional Foundations. Today's class is a bodyweight class, so you will not need any equipment. You'll just need space around you. We're going to be working on getting really deep into the hips, getting some full squats going as well as side-to-side motions. We're also going to be working on getting some stability into the shoulders. So you will have your body weight on your hands quite a bit. For those exercises, if you are unable to put your body weight onto your hands, I would encourage you during those exercises to work on rehabilitation exercises for your wrists so that in the future you are able to put weight onto your hands. So whenever I am doing something inverted where you're on your hands, if you can just think about what exercises you should be doing to strengthen those wrists so that you can have weight on your hands, that would be the modification for those exercises. All right, so with that preamble, there's no music. Please get your own tunes going on in the background, and we'll get started with a bit of a warm-up. So let's start with some shoulder rolls. Nice big rolls. There is no cardio component to today's class. It's full body movements, trying to get your body moving as it should for all your activities of daily life. And let's change direction, forward shoulder rolls. And we'll do some arm swings, so open nice and wide and cross in front. Opening up that chest. Give yourself enough space. You're not going to hit the walls or light bulbs. And we'll do these up and down as well. So see that sunlight streaming in from the back door. It's a beautiful day. I'm actually still a bit sore from filming Tabata boot camp yesterday, so maybe you're in the same boat today. Excellent. We're going to move into some rotations, so twisting side to side. One more each way. Excellent. We're going to warm up your hamstrings a little bit. So you're going to fold yourself forward, give your knees a bit of a hug. You're going to bend your knees and then straighten them out. So when you straighten out your legs, you're going to feel a bit of a stretch into your hamstrings. Let's go for a few more. One more. Awesome. Stand it up. Take your feet nice and wide, and you're going to do hip circles. And change direction. And we're just going to go side to side, lowering those hips down and back, stretching out that inner thigh. And standing back up, we're going to finish off with a few lunges. So what you want to do is make sure you have space behind you. You're going to do a reverse lunge. Keep yourself nice and upright. Raise that arm up and then come back. Alternating sides. Maintain your balance. Raise that arm up and come back. So that's why we do a warm up. Warm up all those stabilizers so you can maintain your balance. Step as wide as you need to in that lunge. Most people actually cross their foot behind, so when they think they're going wide, they're actually just going straight back. Let's go for one more each side. Awesome. Okay, so for exercises, we're going to do 3 rounds, 50 seconds each round. Trying to move nice and slowly through the rounds, just working on form, not worrying about getting too many reps in. Our first exercise is a 3-point bridge. So this is working on your rotation. So what you're going to do is come on into your crab-like position. You're going to push your hips up, rotate, reach up to the ceiling. If this is not too bad for you, then you can continue that rotation, give yourself a big hug. So this is more advanced. Reach up, come back down, reach up, 3-point rotation, hug if you want, and come back down. So we're going to repeat those for 50 seconds. From there, we're going to go into a walkout to a push-up. So for these, you want to keep your legs straight, but you can go as wide as you need to for your legs. And you're going to walk out, come down into your push-up, and then walk back up. You can also do your push-ups from your knees. Then we have a step back lunge. You're going to be standing on one leg, lifting up the opposite leg, and you're going to try and lower yourself down as slowly as you can to the ground, and then back up. So this back leg is really not contributing very much. We'll do 50 seconds on one side, 50 seconds on the other. Last one in the circuit is a jackknife to a Superman. So you will be here, gonna come up, touch your toes or your shins, whatever you can. Roll over into your Superman. Roll back, jackknife, roll over into your Superman. All right, so try to keep everything together for that Superman. It'll actually be quite challenging on those rotational muscles. I will explain this all. We'll do 3 rounds, 50 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You have 10 seconds here. Starting off with the 3-point bridge with rotation. All right, here we go. Lifting up, reach to the ceiling, give yourself a hug if you want. Rotating, push up through that arm. Really good twist there. Pushing that arm into the floor. You got it. 20 more seconds. Push high, get your hips up as high as you can. And recover. 15 seconds break here. Our next exercise is the walkout to the push-up. So trying to have your legs straight so you get a good hamstring stretch. Walking to push-up. Here we go. Straight legs. Bring it out. Push up. Back up. Move at your own pace. If you're feeling bendy, you can walk those feet closer together. If you're feeling like your arms are tired, drop to your knees during the push-up, but then straighten your legs back up, back out for your walkout. You got it. Nice strong core on these. You have 15 seconds left. Keep breathing. Breathing out on exertion. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're into your step back lunge. So standing on one leg, I'll stand sideways so you can see it a bit better. You're putting all your weight on that one leg. Trying to delay stepping down on the other leg for as long as possible. Pushing up through that nice flat foot. Your bent leg is contributing as little as you can. You're going to want a fairly padded floor for this in case you find you come crashing down on that knee. You're halfway through this leg. It's a stance leg that's getting a good workout. Two and one. All right, let's switch sides. Five more seconds here. Here we go. It's a good way to remind my left leg that it needs to work just as much as my right leg. It tends to be very lazy. Nice job. You have 12 more seconds. Two and one. All right, this last one's a bit tricky. Doing your V-sit with this Superman. So with your Superman, you want to keep your legs together, hands together. Try not to push off the floor. Ready? Here we go. Whoop, falling over. You're into that jackknife. You're going to roll over into your Superman. You're going to roll back into your jackknife. Roll over, Superman. Roll back. You got it. If the wall's in your way, it might be a bit challenging for space. Keep it going. Awesome. On to round two. 15-second breather here. We're into your three-point bridge, alternating sides. Ready? Here we go. Reach up, lift those hips up. Reach up, full extension. If you're feeling good, add that rotation in. Push up through those hips. Drive that hand down into the floor. Drive your heels down into the floor. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We have your walkouts to push-ups. From your toes or knees, straight legs. Here we go. Keep breathing. Try to exhale on exertion. You got this. Breathe. 15 seconds left. Final 5. Woo-hoo. Good. Step back lunges, hovering that back leg above the ground for as long as you can. Here we go. Just gently putting that leg down on the ground, loading up this front leg, keeping that foot flat on the floor. Resist the urge to press down on your knee. Hands are not allowed to press down on anything. They can be on your hips or maybe straight out in front of you. Ten seconds. Try not to fall over. Awesome. We'll do the other side. Three seconds. Here we go. Nice control. Load up this front leg. Fifteen seconds left. Awesome. All right, the tricky one, especially in my space. We'll see how this goes. All right, we're gonna start with that jackknife. Come over to your Superman. Roll back to your jackknife. Over to Superman. Hopefully you have a little bit more space than me. You got it. 2 and 1. All right, final round. Standing back up. We have our, sorry, you don't have to stand, you can stay seated. 3-point bridge with rotation. Ready? Here we go. Rotate, reach up. Keep breathing. Exhale. Exhale. You got it. Add that extra twist if you feel so inclined. Halfway. Two and 1. Woo-hoo. All right, we have our walkouts to push-ups. Nice strong core, arms, good stretch through the hamstrings. Your hamstring should be getting a little more flexible with each round, so try bringing your feet closer together if you can with straight legs. "15 seconds left. Final 5. All right, step back lunges. Last time, let's make these the prettiest of the bunch. In 3 seconds. Here we go. Trying to just gently place that back leg down. Keeping that front foot on the floor. Oop. You're loading up that glute to push yourself off the ground. Two and 1. All right, other leg. 10 more seconds here. Here we go. "20 seconds. Final 10. Stay strong. And relax. Good. Okay. Final set of jackknives with the rotation to Superman. Ready? Here we go. Jackknife. Try to breathe. Try to keep everything together in one nice straight line. Which I know is easier said than done. Ten more seconds. And recover. Excellent. Okay, we are going to go into our next circuit. Grab a quick drink if you'd like. I suck at drinking. Okay, so the first thing we have going for us are shoulder taps. I will show you multiple versions, okay? So first version, you're going to be in an inverted press. So you're trying to get nice and vertical with your body as much as possible. You're going to tap one shoulder and tap the other. So you're keeping your arms straight, you're loading up the shoulders. So that is your easiest version. All right. Next version, you would find yourself a raised surface, And this is just going to enable you to get a bit more upside down. So now you can see I got more weight on my shoulders. And I'm going to do the same thing. Tapping one, tapping the other. And I'm pressing down into the floor, trying to get my shoulders right up to my ears. So I'm doing like a big inverted shrug. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you would find yourself a wall. Same thing. If you've seen the challenge going around right now, where people are getting dressed upside down, that's what they're going for. It's actually very hard. So the more upside down you are, the tougher it will be. So from your shoulder taps, then you're going to go into a wall sit. So coming back to your wall, you're gonna sit, legs are at 90 degrees, and you're gonna march. So extend one leg, extend the other. And when you extend your legs, you're trying not to shift. You're trying to keep everything nice and square. If you get tired, just hold the wall sit without lifting one leg. Then we have a dragon to side lunge. So dragon is coming behind, reaching with this foot as far as you can behind. And then coming into your side lunge, trying to get as deep in that side lunge as you can. So crossing behind, reaching with this foot as far as you can, and then into that side lunge. We'll do 50 seconds one side, 50 seconds the other. Last one in the circuit are rollback squats. We did these yesterday in Tabata, so this is just focusing a bit more on them. So what you want to do is sit down, roll back, bring your feet nice and close into your body, and then you're just going to stand up. And with momentum, you'll be able to get up without using your hands. All right? If that's too much, then again, grab a seat of some kind, and all you're going to do is sit down, hold that boat pose for a second, and then stand up. The lower the seat is, the tougher it'll be. Okay, so let's go for, let's see if we can fit 3 rounds in. We'll see what the time looks like. Okay? So our first one here are the shoulder taps. For the 50 seconds, I will rotate between the 3 versions. Ready, and go. So hips up. Nice and high, alternating which hand goes to which shoulder. Stay high. From there, next level. Find your raised surface, stay nice and vertical. And if you're on the wall, breathe, push into the ground. Try to get your shoulders right up by your ears. 2 and 1. Whew, really good. All right, into the wall sit marching. Five seconds. All right, find your 90 degrees. Here we go. Extend. Nice and controlled. You can just do a regular wall sit if you'd like. Try not to put your hands on your legs. Resist the urge to brace. Make sure your feet stay at 90 degrees. Your knees, hips, ankles, all at the same angle. You got it. 20 seconds. Final 10. And recover. Really good. From there we have our step backs. So dragon to side lunge. 50 seconds on each side. All right, so coming behind, reach far, coming over, sit right down as low as you can without hurting yourself. Behind, side lunge. Really nice. "20 seconds left on this side. Final 10. And recover. Very nice. Five more seconds here. Here we go. Reaching back as far as you can. Trying not to touch with that foot. Coming out into your side lunge. Getting nice and deep. Back. And out. So here I'm loading up my left leg, especially the outside hip. Here I'm loading up my right leg. Cross behind. Ten seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Last one are our rollback squats. Really working on getting depth into your squat. So when you sit down, think about pulling the floor apart beneath you. So you're pushing those legs out, you're rolling back, feet tucked in, standing up. All right. Find yourself a chair or a very low bench. Whoop. If you need to. It's amazing how even a couple inches of assistance will help. 15 seconds. Two and 1. All right, let's do all of that again. So we are back to the shoulder taps, getting inverted. For me, I think the chair is the best version. So hips up, nice and high. Load up your legs. Press the hand into the ground. Trying to get the shoulder all the way up to your ear. Press hard. "20 seconds left. Breathe. 2 and 1. Really good stuff. Okay, we're into our dragon pistol squats. Feel like a tomato face? I know I do whenever I go upside down. All right, sit those hips down and back. Trying to really just stretch the range here. 15 seconds. And we get to switch sides. All right, other side, here we go. Crossing behind into that side lunge, sitting down. Oof. 10 seconds. And recover into those roll back squats. Working on that nice depth. Heels right into your butt. That will give you the compression you need on your way up so you can stand up. Halfway. Oop. Two and one. Awesome. One more round to go. Hope you're feeling good. We have shoulder taps one more time. I'll start with the most difficult version just to make it fun. Here we go. Breathe. Push into that floor as hard as you can. Nice tight core. 30 seconds left. Get those hips up to the ceiling. Trying to get as inverted as possible. Breathe. 8 seconds. Woohoo! It's good. Okay, we have our wall sit. Final time. 90 degrees. Starting now. Lifting up one leg and then the other. Staying square, trying not to rock back and forth. "30 seconds, you got this." "10 seconds. Two and one. Whew. All right, dragon pistols to side lunge. Final set. 3, 2, here we go. Halfway. Two and one. Little breather, 10 more seconds. Ready, other side, here we go. Hover behind, into that side lunge, sitting the hips, down and back. Trying to maintain that balance. Ten seconds. Two and one. Final exercise, and then you get to stretch it out into our roll squats. Work on getting that squat depth, whatever works for you. Ready? Here we go. This is also a good way to learn pistol squats. So then you would just sit down on one leg. I don't know if I should try to demo that. I can try. So that would be on one leg, roll back, and then come up. And you would alternate which leg you were sitting down on. So if you can't quite do a pistol squat, then this is a good way to kind of work into it. Good job. And recover. Excellent. Let us stretch you out. I want you to have a seat, one leg out. Give your knee a nice big hug. So you're hugging the knee into your chest. You should feel a stretch in the outside of that hip. Just going to tilt down the screen a bit here. Hopefully that was fun, and there were some exercises in there which would be useful for you, some things to work on, maybe some challenges. All right, so from here, what I want you to do is take your arm to the side of your knee and reach behind you so you're into a spinal twist. Hold it there. Nice deep breaths. You can try to get a bit deeper into the stretch on the exhale. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So give your knee a nice big hug, hugging it up to your chest. And then taking your arm, bringing it across, reaching behind you, using that force to get a little bit extra rotation through your spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Nice deep breathing. Awesome. All right, sit with your feet nice and wide. You can push from behind or walk your hands forward, whatever you feel gives you a more effective stretch. But you're thinking about pulling your chest forward. I also find it can help to grab onto your toes. So whatever works for you, your sit bones should be on the floor. All right, come on up to your hip flexor stretch. So kneeling, you're going to push your hip forward while tucking this tailbone in so you feel a good stretch on the front here, making sure your hips are square, nice 90-degree angle, reaching up and over with that arm. And we'll switch sides. Same thing, tucking that tailbone in, pushing the hip forward, staying square, then reaching that arm up and over. All right, let's come to a standing position. Find yourself a wall or the back of a chair. Press your arms up against it and then push your head through your arms, feeling a good stretch through your shoulders and upper back. Still using the wall, bending your arm at approximately 90 degrees and rotating till you feel a stretch through the front there and the chest muscles. And you can try this one also a bit higher. Feel a stretch maybe into your armpit. And switching sides, rotate, feel that stretch through the front of your chest. And reach high. Awesome. All right, thank you all for joining me. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next week.